Hello, everyone, and welcome yourselves back to the YouTube channel, back for the next episode of Retro Reviews. I want to say this before I get into it. I'm having an absolute blast. This series is so fun to do. Like, it's not even a case of who watches it, how many people watch it. It's just fun. I have not watched these shows in so long. And today we're talking about Postman Pat. We've seen and gone back to, Fireman Sam, Bob the Builder, Come Outside, Horrid Henry, whatever it may be. And I've written down 200 shows already that I want to go back and watch. You think of your Dungeons and Dragons, your Tom and Jerry's, your Scooby Doo's. I've got the original Incredible Hulk series I want to watch. I've never sat down and watched the soaps, Corey, EastEnders, Hollyoaks, Emmerdale, Neighbours, whatever it may be. There's so many things I want to watch on this reviewing series. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Because I'm going to be doing two a day, so um well, we're already approaching 20 episodes soon, so you know, we're getting through it. We're enjoying the show. That's what it's all about. If you don't enjoy these episodes, then obviously watch something else. If you do, then of course, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and let me know down below if you're enjoying the episodes. If you enjoy Postman Pat, if you watched it as a kid, and let me know down below, of course. I'd be intrigued to know. And let's dive into the next episode. Episode 15, Postman Pat. So, Postman Pat. This had two iterations with the original Postman Pat series, and they're having a bit of a revamp in the early 2000s, and then the special delivery service that launched in 2008. So, Series 1 began in 1981, and Series 2 came out in 1996. So there was loads of hiatuses. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize there's that much of a hiatus. Yeah, so 16th of September 1981 to 27th of September 1982, 13 episodes came out. And then there was a 15-year gap where it returned the 3rd of April 1997, and they finished in 97. And then it had another 7-year gap and returned in 2004. But the one I grew up with, which is the one I watched today, is basically where Pat can speak as a normal person. All the characters have normal speaking voices. Whereas in this one, I watched the first ever episode, proper stop motion, proper movie figures, proper, the small houses where they've done the cameras from above rather than being like animation or whatever it may be in the modern day. I thought it's very dated. The voices didn't really work collectively because, for example, Pat's voice worked, but everyone else's voices, like sometimes they didn't even speak and there was no personality there. Some of the kids were a bit iffy. The early 2000s stuff or the special delivery services where it's at and the expansion of Greenville. Is it Greenville? Is that the place? Greendale. For me, Postman Pat, again, is such a beloved show. It's such a brilliant concept. It's a very easy concept. He's basically a postman who will come across different people on his round and have different adventures, in a sense, meeting different characters, having to solve certain things. What I would say is, this first episode I watched was basically him finding different things and passing them on to different people. It was the voices that didn't work so much for me. There was a lot to not enjoy in these early episodes. I love the stop motion aspect. I love the little village. I love the way it was shot and done. I'm particularly happy with how it evolved. I think that's the biggest thing. If you don't evolve, then you don't get anywhere. Bob the Builder's first ever episodes had proper voice actors from the beginning. So it was a different experience watching Postman Pat or watching Fireman Sam or watching Bob the Builder. They all had different ways of developing their series or the way they would do the voiceovers. But I think altogether it is a good show. I think definitely kids should watch. I think all the iterations work in their own way, and I think it is one of the most beloved kids shows anyway. But because of how bad dated it is, because of the weird narration in the first one, and only Pat's voice works for me properly. There's a bit of comedy in there. Brilliant for kids. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. But I do love Postman Pat. It is one of the most terrific kids shows you'll watch. So go check it out for yourself. Nostalgic purposes, flooded through me watching this. I had a great time and wait to check out episode 16 dropping later. Stay around for more content coming your way, but I had a blast. It is a great show. It's so enjoyable, but like Jess looks so wooden in the episode. Mrs. Goggins looked not too great. There was a few characters that didn't really do well for me, but it evolves well. But that's why I think it gets a 3 out of 5. So stick around for more videos, subscribe, like, and goodbye.